The impact of social media on teenagers is a major political issue right now. The evidence is mounting that there are serious dangers for teenagers online, from mental health to cyberbullying and sexual grooming. Even the United States Surgeon General wants to have warning labels on social media apps, just like cigarette packaging. He says this is the greatest public health issue of our time. Yet many parents inevitably succumb to peer pressure and give their teenagers smartphones before they feel that they're ready. Well, I'm joined now by one mother who's trying to change this. Amy Friedlander is the co-founder of the new initiative, WaitMate. It's a movement to empower parents to delay smartphones for their children until they're at least in high school. And Amy, a mum of 3 herself, joins me now. Amy, welcome to the program. Such a big news night tonight as well. Can you tell us a bit about the initiative? What is WaitMate and how does it work?
Thank you, Sharri. Sure. So look, as you said, this is one of the biggest issues of our time. We're seeing terrible mental health outcomes for teens. And the truth is, it can be really hard for parents to not give their kid a smartphone, especially if their child is the only one without. And so what we're trying to do with WaitMate is kind of get communities to stand together, because parents can have strength in numbers. We've designed a pledge. People can visit our website and they can pledge to delay giving a smartphone to their child until at least high school, year 7, year 8 or year 9, the later the better. And in doing so, can stand stronger with their cohort. Now, this is significant because in being connected with other parents who do the same in your child's specific class, you really have the opportunity to hold off and not give in and stand strong in your boundary. We know this is not good for our kids, but the pull at the moment is really, quite strong. We want kids to be kids for longer. We want to slow down this growing up and give children the nourishing, play-based childhood that they deserve.
So we're seeing politicians at the moment like Peter Dutton and the South Australian Premier Peter Malinauskas put on the table the concept of actually banning social media apps until children are, say, 14 or 16 years old. But this is a slightly different concept because this puts it back in the hands of parents, and it's not just social media, but it's the whole smartphone.
Exactly, Sharri. Now, it's wonderful to see these initiatives and the advocacy that's happening to delay social media. But the reality is that smartphones are the gateway to these apps, and we're seeing the harm that they're causing. So while we totally applaud and support all the work being done at a government level, and I'm so relieved on a personal level, it's not enough. And we also can't wait for those things to pass and for the technology to get sorted to work out how do we actually verify that this person is 16 and they're not just lying about their age when they sign up. So yeah, look, it's really important to not just kind of have that coming from a legal standpoint, but to also ensure that children are not walking around with the internet in their pockets. Smartphones are designed to be incredibly addictive. Some developers refer to this as brain hacking because literally they've looked into the psychology of what gets people to keep coming back for more. And I'm sure many adults can relate to the fact that...
We all know how addictive it is.
Exactly. And so for a child whose brain is not fully developed, where the prefrontal cortex is still, in development, it's even more harmful to have that in their pocket. And really, it's the opportunity cost. What else would this child be doing if they weren't continually checking a phone? And even without social media, the phone itself, there's internet. It's the internet in their pocket, as I said, YouTube, etc. All of these things have no place in primary school.
Yeah. Just before you go, a lot of parents want their kids to have a phone because they're worried about security concerns. And when their kids in their early teens are starting to be a bit independent, it gives the parents comfort knowing that they can be contacted. What's the argument there?
Look, that's very valid, and we are not against children being able to communicate with parents. We're against children having pokies in their pockets and a smartphone device. On our website, we have resources to recommend for parents various other devices, dumb phones, smartwatches, GPS trackers. There's so many other options that can still give your child independence.
A dumb phone or a smartwatch? That's a good answer. So if people want to find out more, they can head to waitmate.org.au. Parents can sign up to the pledge. This is now going to be a big movement. We're bringing the news here first, but it is going to be in the media in the coming days and weeks ahead.
Absolutely. And parents will be connected when at least 10 in their cohort pledge. They will have strength in numbers. They will be connected with those parents and able to hold off until at least high school, we hope.
Well, congratulations on this, Amy. I'm sure it's going to be very popular with a lot of parents because it does take the peer pressure off the table. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.